I think the relationship with John Wick is really quite intimate, and that they did some of their best work together, maybe, in the early days. The relationship with John is great. And then Chad said something about Winston and the Bowery King, which is that they're kind of brothers in a way. I applaud him for being able to, like, continue to work in the action genre as hard as he does. Keanu's physicality in these movies is staggering. You know, the amount of stamina that is required, the amount of, like, just sheer kind of energy to do, you know, like even half of what he's required to do has got to be punishing, you know? He said something really, really kind of telling to me, which he said, I haven't spoken in like 15 weeks. I thought, he's after like an Eastwood kind of vibe, you know? Chad was always a solid guy. When I first met him at the age of 25, he was a solid cat. He was a hard worker, he was a good listener, he was a team player, and he was a leader. And he's just grown in all of those capacities. His delight in making movies as a director is the thing that I appreciate the most, and it's where we sort of meet. Obviously the action. But for me personally, I think people are going to really enjoy the fact that it is even more international than it has been in the past. When I read the script, I really, really loved all the different locations and these new characters that they've brought into the story, all those relationships, fathers and daughters. And I just thought, oh, wow, it's just like the world has gotten even like more outsized and more amazing. So I was just, I was just really, really happy that they asked me to come play. When I saw the first movie, which I wasn't in, I enjoyed it so much. I immediately like reached out to Keanu. I was like, dude, all of our friends, all the guys that worked on the Matrix pictures, like everybody's in the movie. You gotta hook me up. He was like, we've been thinking about you. And so, you know, to get to play a character who is this regal sort of monarch, but, you know, his kingdom is sort of underneath all of this sort of like highly stylized, elegant sort of chic that's happening is really kind of, it's a nice kind of juxtaposition. So I'm having fun, man. I'm just happy to be here. We've had such a good time this time. He's got some great stories. He told some great stories the other night. And yeah, man, I mean, he's such an amazing actor. He's just so solid. And to play with somebody like that is, you know, it's always easy, man. It's great.